Cucumber and onion salad. This is the best.
What we make is kind of an adaptation on this. I double the cucumbers and half the onions, and the rest of it's about the same. I about double up the seasoned salt, and maybe add a little bit of just regular table salt. But it's out of, and I've had this book for probably 30 years. It might have been one of the first cookbooks I ever bought by myself.
Fanny Flagg's original Whistle Stop Cafe cookbook. It's got a few things that we really like in it.
Yep, it's got the cucumber and onion salad, and that's what we're gonna make today.
Got the ingredients all out. We use about 6 cucumbers. We don't always use the English cucumbers. We just recently started using those. Aldi's has a good price on them. They're nice and thin and uniform, so that's one reason I think Chad likes using them.
Yeah.
This just basically has the cucumbers, onions, sour cream, and some seasonings, and it's really good. I do like these peelers.
Yeah.
They have a nice grip to them. They're good length. And it's a nice wide. A lot of the peelers, they're on the side. They're not done at the end like this. Except for the old-fashioned, like the metal ones. Or like that. Now we always peel our cucumbers. Does everybody peel their cucumbers?
These ones, the English ones, you're supposed to be able to, the other ones you have to, because they're waxed. But the English ones, you can eat them. But I still feel the responsibility to peel it for some reason. They sometimes call these burpless cucumbers. They're supposed to be less gassy than the other ones.
Yeah, cucumbers are in the melon family, and melons are traditionally known to be gassy. I like using a sweet onion. Is it just one?
Yeah, I don't even always use a whole one. Sometimes it's just like a quarter cup.
It's a very thin slice. What I think makes this is the seasoned salt.
Mm-hmm. I like cucumbers anyways.
Oh yeah. This is 16 ounces, 2 cups. This is about half a container, so we're calling it a cup.
Alright, that's good there.
How much?
I use about 3 level teaspoons, which may seem like a lot, and it almost is. You can go maybe a little lighter on there if you want to go 2.5.
Like I said, I think this is kind of what makes it.
Yeah, me too. It calls for 1.5 pepper.
That seems like a lot too. But I mean, we're gonna have, that's a lot of cucumbers we got going on here. I'm just gonna marinate. Because it is, like the recipe says, better the next day. Softens it up and everything. Yeah, this is the mandolin. We've had this forever. I guess they still sell these different versions of them.
Oh yeah.
All different
It's the
kinds.
only way to make a whole bunch of
Uniform.
cucumber slices.
Yeah.
I gotta mix that up before putting these in there.
Has to get mixed up. looks like you're basically coating the bowl.
You can roll in there and toss it around.
But cucumbers have a lot of water content in them. So
It's absolutely juicy by the next day. There's so much salt in here that it pulls a lot of it out.
pulls it out.
I always taste it right when I'm done anyways. I need some more salt. I have look. It's just straight up table salt.
You don't think it gets saltier the next day?
Nah.
If anything, it might
See,
be
that's
more.
one of my problems is I love me some salty stuff.
Alright. But it's
Get
vegetable.
down here to the end, you gotta be careful.
Yeah. Well, you go pretty good all the way. It's quick. We do this for what, when we do like homemade scallop potatoes.
It depends on the size of the potato. This can be too small for some of them, but yeah, I've used it for them before. That's really nice.
Didn't you used to have a hand crank one?
It was, yeah, kind of. I also have a food processor, which I
Yeah,
rarely, if ever, use.
That's it's a lot to pull out. I mean, we're not afraid, but you know, this works great. This isn't even sped up. He's fast.
It's pretty safe until you get down to the knuckles.
Yeah, he goes a lot closer to his knuckles than I do. When I get about an inch or something, I'm slowing way down. Oh,
They start sticking out.
one last cucumber. I don't know where that came from.
Like he's really thin, and depending on the strength of the onion, that's why you get sweet onion. Because, like I said, that one recipe had the first recipe from the book actually had just like 3 cucumbers and 2 full onions. I was like, dude,
That's a lot.
that's a whole lot of onion.
You slice it all just in case?
Nah, it's
You're
usually
about
about
done?
enough, yeah.
Chop.
Just a quick chop.
Yeah, you don't want a full onion bite.
Yeah,
To be
it's not too
intended.
bad with the,
Yeah, with the sauce, and once it like
it kind of disappears in there.
marinates. Just a mixing now. Yeah, this gets so juicy. We usually store it in a gallon Ziploc. Just
Freezer
a
bag.
Freezer bag, and then it takes up less room in the fridge.
You put it with yours.
Yeah. And we usually can't wait till the next day, so a couple of hours.
Well, we usually taste it right now. Make sure
Oh,
there's
yeah,
enough
yeah,
salt on it.
taste That's a given.
Escapee.
And, there's nothing to do if it's too salty now.
Well, it's not too salty. I was thinking about adding some more, really.
That's not too salty.
With that stuff, it's almost hard to get too salty.
Yeah.
So vegetable.
It's a quick way up. Bigger than a spoon. I need all that sauce.
Oh,
Oh,
escapee.
it's nice to have a big enough bowl because there's nothing worse hardly than like trying to stir something and having to be too gentle and not getting to really get a good stir on it. Good mix. These stainless steel bowls come in all sizes and they stack well.
They're shattered.
And they don't shatter on the tile floor.